Space. It's cold out here. In space. Endless cold. Endless quiet. Until we bring the noise! BossConstructor is a shipbuilding and exploration sim for PC. The brainchild and passion project of a one-man dev team, BossConstructor is all about finding a ship loadout that works and crawling through the less-than-friendly galaxy that awaits. Ships are comprised of a variety of modules providing thrust, energy, defense, and offense, with a dash of versatility in the form of movable joints and other accessories. Newtonian physics matter in BossConstructor, and building a worthwhile ship requires taking those physics into account. Want to go fast? Slap on some thrusters, but consider adding some retro rockets as well if you plan on stopping anytime. Be sure to evenly distribute that thrust too, or you're going to be doing a lot of spinning. Load up on weapons all you like, but keep in mind you're going to have to compensate for recoil while you fire. And remember, you're not the only thing in the environment. Asteroids and enemies are just as subject to actions and reactions as you are, so you'll be doing a lot of course correction, especially if you don't want to lose modules mid-mission. Even if a few bits do fall off, BossConstructor is fairly forgiving about repairs. Lost modules float in the void to be picked up so long as you're still in a given mission, and your ship is restored to its original state on the galaxy map between objectives. You can also make adjustments based on new modules you've picked up from enemy ships or from one of the merchant stations found in some of the levels. Scrounging and shopping are the primary means of increasing your options, with things you discover one way or the other unlocking for use in the hangar and other modes. Despite the interdependence between your exploration results and module availability, all of the game modes operate independently enough that BossConstructor never feels like it's forcing you to slog through something. Exploration dragging you down? Save your progress and do a quick leaderboard challenge, or play around in the hangar. Got some time to kill but don't feel like helping out any factions? Fire up Endless Mode and make a mess, or line up a challenge of your own in Skirmish. Having creative block as to where to go with your latest design? Take what you have so far and drop it into the game's evolution modes to see what the AI comes up with. The evolution modes are what really set BossConstructor apart from other build management games. In evolution, you can take a base design and leave it to the computer to play around with it, tweaking modules in multiple variants and then judging the performance of said variants until optimal loadouts are found. This can be done with straight comparison or an automated combat simulation with options for ship value and priorities such as offense or defense available to direct your eventual results towards what you're looking for. It's still a little rough given the game's beta status, but it's a neat idea and fairly functional. And, as the game itself says, the combat generated by the evolution pool mode is, indeed, fun to watch. Even though the game is still in early access, a lot of work has already gone into BossConstructor, and it's clear there's much more work to come. Patch updates, which are listed whenever you load up the game, are already in the triple digits, and player surveys frequently grace the main menu to help focus development on the features players actually want. Player involvement is also encouraged by the game's Steam Workshop integration, where users can post ship builds for everyone to download and critique. BossConstructor may not be the biggest draw visually, as demanded by the modular nature of all the ship elements, but the music is great, and the community focus and interaction makes it worth investigation in a fairly sizable sea of top-down space shooty. There's also plenty of bang for your buck in BossConstructor, as the customizability, procedurally generated galaxies, and the ongoing development all promise plenty of replayability and more surprises down the road. I'll even admit that this stuff isn't normally up my alley, but there's enough here to poke around with that I think I'll be coming back to BossConstructor now and then. It's a good time, and I highly recommend it. Hey, Nagabun here. Thanks for watching. If you like clicking stuff, try clicking some of the stuff that's on screen right now. It's mostly self-explanatory, though if you click the video, it should take you back one in the playlist. Unless there is no back one in the playlist, in which case, it won't do anything. If you're on mobile, none of it will do anything, because annotations don't work on there, and you're going to have to do things the hard way. Luckily, there's some links in the About section that should save you a little bit of trouble.